Hi guys, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to show you how to sew a corset gown from scratch. Okay, so keep watching, and if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. Thank you. If you did not watch where I drafted the corset on a pattern paper, please move over to my last video and watch where I drafted it, then come back to this video. So this is the way I cut it. I cut back 1 4, back 2 4, the yoke is 4, the center front for the center front is 2 because I folded it in 2 places. I did not cut the center. Then 2 is 4, 3 is 4, the corset cup is 4 on each side, and the net is 2 as the yoke for the front piece. So now I'm going to use this hair stir to iron all the materials except the net. Okay, I'm going to use it to iron every part, and this is where I'm done ironing it with my hair stir, okay, to make the material very strong. As you can see, I'm going to use the same material for the lining. That is why we have 2 of each piece of the corset, because we're going to use it for the lining. So we're going to bring the center front. This is the center front, that's the front 1 of the corset. So I'm going to place my front 2 on each side of right side facing right side, like so. So once I'm done doing that, I'll pin it up. So after pinning it up, I will now bring my front 3 again and place it right side facing right side again. So I'm going to pin it up. So once I am done, so we have done for either the lining or the front piece, because it's the same material. So this is one side. We are going to repeat the same process again. Place it like so, pin it up, place the other one like so, pin it up, and then so now we are going to use 0.7 inches because the boning that we are going to use is the half-inch boning. So I'm going to sew with 0.7 inches on each line. Those places that I'm just pinning, I'm going to use 0.7 inches. Like now, watch. So now I'm going to use 0.7 inches to sew on each line of the corset like this, and then I will come back and show you guys what it looks like after I am done joining it. Okay, so for the cup, this is the cup. This is for the front piece. I also cut out the lace for the design. I'm going to sew the cup like this. This is for the front piece. I'm going to sew it like so. Okay, and also for the lining, I'm going to sew the lining like so, and the lining also like so. Then I'll bring it and show you how it looks like. So we are done joining and also went ahead to iron it. Okay, so this is for the front piece. That's the corset cuff for the front piece and the body for the front piece. See how I ironed it? I also opened it up and ironed the center of the cup. Okay, make sure you iron all the seams. Your corset, if you do not iron your corset lines, all the seams, you have to iron it for neat sewing. So for the back piece, this is one side of the back piece. We also have 2 parts. Okay, that's one for the lining and one for the back. Okay, so I'm going to place it like so. Watch what I'm doing in the video. So you're going to use that place that I labeled back zip. Okay, place it on the center of the back, right side facing right side, and pin it up. Okay, so this side 1 is done. That's for the lining, and we're going to do for the main bodice. So now we're also going to use 0.7 inches to sew on each side of the back like so, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, So guys, this is what it looks like after joining with 0.7 inches. Now we're going to, this is the boning. I also iron the boning. Okay, the reason why the stronger boning, I use two type of boning. The soft boning, that's the sewable bone, is going to be for the lining. Okay, I'm going to sew it with on the lining piece. Then the strong bone is going to go for the front piece. I'm going to use it on the front piece. Okay, so that's what I did here. So I'm going to attach it this way like I'm doing in the video, and I'm going to sew it. I'm going to close it up like so. So this is the way. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to sew it like this on each side. I'm going to do the same for the front piece also. So for the cup, the corset cup, I'm going to attach it like so. So you attach the joinings together like so and sew it. Just be looking at the explanations, the video, you will see what I am doing there. Do exactly what I did there. Okay, so this is the back piece, this is the corset. Always leave 0.5 inch before the edge of each side of the corset. Okay, the upper edge and the down part of the corset, always leave 0.5 inch for the joinings that you're going to do there. Okay, so now this is my boning. This is what it looks like after joining my bone, adding my bonings to it. It is standing very well now. Okay, so this is the lining where I attached the sewable boning, and this is what it looks like. It came out so neat and beautiful. Remember, the center does not have a boning. It does not have a cut at the center. I just use the pieces to attach the center. Okay, I use pieces to attach the boning at the center. So now this is the cup. I'm going to attach it just like we did in the back piece. That's the lining. I'm going to attach it like so. The joining of the corset cup to the center joining of the body of the corset. Then sew on it after joining. After you're done pinning, you join you move over to your machine and sew on it like so. And you're going to do the same for this one. I'm not going to finish it though. You're going to do the same, sew on it, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after joining. So I didn't use my electric iron. We did not have light. I used my stove iron to iron it, so it's not giving me exactly what I wanted. But please, if you have light, make sure the strong boning, always iron it very well. So I am done joining my yoke, and this is the yoke. I have two sides of the yoke because I doubled it because I don't want it to cut or tear along the line. So I have to place it like so. Just watch what I'm doing. This video is hanging. I'm not seeing what I'm explaining, but if you're seeing it, this is how to join the yoke on the bodice. Then after joining the yoke to the bodice like so, you're going to bring the lining piece and place it on top of the yoke and the front bodice. Just place it on top of it, and guys, I'm not seeing what I'm explaining now. Yes, place it like so, and also pin it up. Pin it up like so. I'm still here. I've not gone. Just that I want you guys to see what I am doing here. Now you're going to sew on it. Okay, those places that you pin, sew on it like so with 0.5 inch. So for the back piece, this is a back piece. I've gone ahead to attach the bonings and also the yoke. So this is one side of the back piece, which I did off camera because I don't want the video to be too long, and I'm going to show you how I achieved this. So this is the lining piece, and I'm going to place my yoke like this. And before I do that, I'm going to mark where you remember where I was drafting it. I came in by 1.5 inch or 2 inches after the zipper allowance, and then I went in by 3 inches. Okay, I went in by 1.5 inches now. Then I marked 3 inches after the 1.5 inch. Okay, then I place the back yoke on top of the 3 inches that I marked, and I'm going to bring my front piece and I'll place it on top of the yoke like so. Then I'll pin it down and I'll sew on top of it with 0.5 inches on each side of it. I'll sew on each side of the, except the down part, I'll sew on it like so. Then after joining, this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after joining. I'm going to notch on every side of the seam like so. Make sure after joining, before you turn it off, make sure you notch on it like so. Notching helps it to, this helps the seam to come out very well and well stated. Okay, so I am going to unfold it. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Now I am going to bring the front piece now. These are the two sides of the back. Bring the second side now. These are the two sides of the back. Okay, I'm still going to close up the other side. Okay, I did not close it up. So this is the front piece. This is the front after joining the lining and everything. This is what it looks like. It came out so beautiful, guys. So I'm going to place my back piece on the front piece like so. Then I'm going to pin it up. So I'm going to pin it up like so. I'm going to join the shoulders, then join the two sides with my measurement though. So if you don't know how to join with your measurement, please, I have videos on that. I'm not going to do it here. The video is already too long. So I'm going to cut off 0.5 inches on each boning, each of the boning, because the boning is very long. Okay, so we want to attach, we want to close up the down part of this corset top. So that's why I am removing 0.5 inch on the boning. So now next thing I'm going to do is to cut out the pieces that we are going to use to close up the down part of the corset. We are going to cut out 2 inches. Measure around the length of your corset top, and the wideness of what you are going to cut is 2 inches. That's the wideness. Then the length is going to be around your hip. That's your hip measurement. You add like 2 inches extra. Now I'm going to open up and join them together. So after joining, I'm going to place it. Just watch how I'm going to attach it to the corset, the down part of the corset, starting from the back, the zipper allowance. I'm going to attach it like so. Just watch what I'm doing there because my phone is hanging. I need a better phone. This phone is just hanging. I'm not even seeing what I'm explaining. But I've tried to work on this several times. So guys, just see what I'm doing in the video. So I'm going to fold it up and sew on it. I'm not even seeing what I'm explaining. It's hanging. After pinning it around, I'm going to fold it, sew on it and fold it and close it up like so. So guys, this is what it looks like after I am done closing it up. We have our corset cup, our corset body ready. This is the body of our corset. So next thing I'm going to teach you guys how to join the skirt to the body of the corset. Okay, so now so we are going to mark 16 inches. That's the half length of your half length. Okay, you're going to mark 16 inches on the lines. That's the waist part of the corset. The waist is 16. I'm going to mark the waist all the way to the back. When you get to the back, you're going to mark 5.5 inches upwards to each side of the back. Okay, because you're not going to be getting the half inch, placing the tape all the way from the shoulder. So you mark upwards 5.5 inches upwards. Then after that, the next thing you're going to do is to place your skirt on the line, the waist part of your skirt on the lining, on the lines that you just marked. Please make sure that the measurement of the skirt and the measurement of the corset body is the same. So as you can see in this video, I placed my joining to the joining of the corset. As you can see, they are all the same. Okay, join the center. This is the center. It will be easy for you to identify the center because the boning at the center will make it easy for you to identify the center of the corset. Make sure you pin all through to the back and all through to the other side of the back. Okay, so after joining, I'm going to identify the center of the corset with my chalk like so, and I'll use my ruler to carve the back shape. I'll use my ruler to carve the back shape, the V shape like so. Make sure you are marking everything on the body of the corset. Okay, now I don't know how many inches I went down with, but I want the V shape to go deep down, so I'm going to curve it like so. Make sure I went down as deep as 6 inches. So now I am going to open up the pins and then mark the exact thing I just marked. I'll mark it on the body of the corset so that it will be easy for me to attach it on the skirt. So I marked it again like so with my pink chalk. As you can see, then I made the lines at the back visible also. So this is how I'm going to attach it to the skirt. I'm going to place right side facing right side, the skirt, right side of the skirt facing the right side of the corset. Then the center, that V shape, is going to be attached to this V shape of the body of this corset. Then the side seam attached to the side seam of the corset like so, and I'll pin it down. Now guys, this is what it looks like. I'm going to sew on it following my lines like this, and I will show you what it looks like. So now this is what it's going to look like after joining, and this is what it looks like after joining with my machine. It came out so beautiful. So now next thing I'm going to do is to close up the back using my zip and also closing up the remaining part after attaching my zip. Okay, so this is how I'm going to close it, then attach my zip, and from the down part of the gown I'm going to come up by 15 to 20 inches depending on how long how open you want your back slit to be. I came up by 15 inches in this video. Then I'll attach my zip, I'll put my zip and then close up the remaining space and show you how it looks like at the end of the day. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It came out so beautiful and neat. Okay, so the sleeve part of this gown, I have a separate video on that, how I joined the sleeve, and it came out so fine. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.